Good Friday, everybody. Hey, sometimes I just like to make videos to keep you guys posted on the progress here. So here's another video on splits. I made another one a few days ago, but I made some more progress. So first I want to show you that. If I go to split points here, I've got 2 split points defined. I've got a mile and a 2 mile for my event with a full name and a short name. The full name is important because you may have multiple events and need to be able to determine what's what. But the short name is also going to be important, as you'll see soon. It's kind of an abbreviated version of how it can display. If I edit this split point here, we see these 2 marks here. And what I can do now is I can export it. And let me just put that on my desktop. Just call it splits 3. And then if I delete these marks, they're gone, right? So if I go back in, they're completely gone. And what I can do is import them back in. Simple enough concept, but that was that's something I needed to do because you may have a remote split point, a split that's far off, that's not connected to your network, that can't be networked because of the distance, and you could be running a laptop out there with RaceTab, collect those splits, and then you could export those to a file and then import them back onto your main database. So that's why it's made very important. You could do that by thumb drive or emailing it or whatever, but importing that back into your main database. So that's a good piece of flexibility. We'll be adding some other flexibility options to import from other sources, but that's one we have now, and you can manually type them in here as well. Anyway, so let me get out of this and go to my results. And if I pull up my results with no team, a custom report I've saved here, so we have this, and by default, we have just the time. It's the final 5K time, but I want to show my splits. So I have a couple options here. If I go to Advanced Customize and I go to Show Splits, right now they're set to Hidden, but I can set that to Below Result, which is going to show it down here on the second line, kind of like a field series would do. And that might be useful if you have a lot of splits. That gives you a little bit more room to display them. But we can also now show them in their own column. So we can set this to Show Splits in Own Column. And you'll see what that does there is it gives a 1 mile column, a 2 mile column, and a final time column. So that's that, and that's progress I made so far. More to be done, but I'm probably going to go ahead and release this update this weekend, which will be 3.8, and then I'll leave some of the further extensions for a future update. Hope you enjoyed it.